tonight on the Literary Hour with Carla Favorbottom.
T.S. tells all about wife and mental hygiene.
I did not love her. During my second mental breakdown, things were bad.
Alfred Prufrock, Adonis or a doofus.
My mother was a very manly woman. Strong, lumberjack hands.
Let Favorbottom be your guiding light through this desolate wasteland.
Thomas Stearns Eliot, how wonderfully splendoriferous to have you on the show today.
You can call me T.S.
Can I call you T-Dizzle?
No.
Alright, T-Dizzle. Right off the bat, I'd like to ask you about your English upbringing. Was it as glorious as all us Americans imagine it would be growing up in the lush English countryside?
I did not grow up in the English countryside. My family's from New England. I'm related to 3 American presidents. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I went to Harvard. It was until later in life I went overseas.
I apologize. I don't know why my cards say you grew up on the English countryside. Why is this even up, Ted? Well, what then inspired you to move to London?
Well, my childhood was happy, but I always felt this sense of homelessness.
Pee yourself, ask for change homeless? Or like cool boho living in Brown's edition homeless?
More like I don't feel like I belong anywhere. Homeless.
Okay.
Anyways, in London I met Ezra Pound, who didn't want me to leave the country. And I met my first wife there, and we married quickly. And that made my stay over there a permanent thing.
Okay. How was the relationship you had with your first wife?
Oh, it was a mistake. We did not love each other. I think all I wanted from Vivian was a flirtation or a mild affair. I was too shy and unpracticed to achieve either.
So, just not a player. Not really good with pickup lines,
Anyways. After we married, her health and my health deteriorated. I had to work multiple jobs to support us. Slowly, I separated from her, but she tried to embarrass me numerous times to get me to reconcile our relationship. Eventually, she was committed.
Why wouldn't you just file for divorce?
Well, being Anglican, divorce for such reasons was out of the question. Besides, all the troubles in my life have helped inspire some of my greatest works.
Okay. Now there are a lot of things said about your work. It's dark, it's sexual, it's religious. But how would you define T.S. Eliot? How would you define T.S. Eliot's works?
This is a good question.
I thought so.
I believe I really focus on the damage of the human psyche, the changing gender roles, and fragmentation, to name a few. Of course, there are more. Many of these things and ideas have been inspired by the relationship with my first wife, as I mentioned before, my sense of homelessness felt since I was a child, and the war-torn society that I lived in.
Just a little extra credit question. Emily Hale. You loved her your whole life. If you liked her so much, why didn't you put a ring on it? Prufrock, welcome to my show.
Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky.
Oh, you want to go on a walk right now? I thought, Ted, are we doing this? We're gonna do this right now. Let's just talk.
Let us go and make our visit.
No, let's stay and have some questions and have some tea. Tea? Delightful, right? Since we're on the subject of tea, I noticed that in your poem there's a lot of references to food and drink.
You mean all the coffee and tea I drink?
Yes, and also the, oyster restaurant.
Seedy establishment.
You seem very concerned with your reputation, Mr. Prufrock.
I'm just worried that people will see the bald spot in the back of my head. My necktie is rich and modest, but they will only focus on how thin my arms and legs are.
Oh, there, have some more tea. Here, have some peaches.
Do I dare eat a peach?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. They're gonna go bad soon. You know, I got them on sale.
At times I feel, indeed, almost ridiculous. Almost at times a fool. I grow old.
Oh,
I do not think the mermaids will sing to me.
Yeah, no, nonsense. I'm sure there's something for you out there. A dating show on VH1, eHarmony, speed dating.
Not if they talk of Michelangelo.
Oh, what? Let's try to rein this in. Okay. Do you think that your main hardship, the source of your sorrow, is emasculation? Do you feel like a man, Prufrock?
I grow old. I grow old.
Can we go to commercial?
Oh, it's hot!
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single.
Are you trying to make a fallen woman out of me, Mr. Prufrock?
Show me those elbows. Oh, the ankles of a goddess.
On a trip, cause another guy noticed me. I'm up on him, he's up on me. Don't pay him any attention.